Good morning. Welcome to Time in His Word. Sunday morning. With my mother having hospice one of my places I love to go and sit and be super quiet is the sanctuary of our church. It has a huge stained glass window in behind the cross facing to the east, so it gets that morning sunlight. And I get such comfort to go in there and sit and be real still and real quiet and just enjoy the moment. It just helps me to get through troubled times, no matter what they are. And it's just a favorite place that I have for when things are really weighing on me. But any given Sunday that I'm able to make it to church, I get in there a few minutes early, a good 15 minutes, and I sit real quiet, even though there's people milling around and visiting, and you can hear laughter and joy, and as people get ready for morning worship and there's music playing, I still get just as quiet as I can, and I stare at the cross that hangs in front of that stained glass window, and I just sit there and I'm just as quiet as I can be, just listening for what the Savior, my Jesus, has to say. And so on the Sundays that I'm not able to make church, I miss that. I miss the morning worship. I miss the morning laughter. I miss the morning conversation. I miss being in a building with like-minded believers. But I cherish those memories, and that's what keeps me going out here on the road day in and day out. And I'm sure we all have something that's equal to that we cherish and we don't really share because it's our secret place. It's what keeps us going. But there's a verse that comes to mind that I think about often when I sit like that, and it's in Psalms, the 42nd chapter, and it says this: "As the deer pants for the water brooks, my soul pants for you, O Lord. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God?" So just think about a deer at a lake. It's just super still and it's reflective and it's just a beautiful scenery, and he laps up water. Just think of that as your soul lapping up what the Savior has to offer. I always like this verse. I like the reference. I like the image I get in my mind of seeing that. But it's what keeps me going day in and day out when I'm not able to make church on Sundays and I'm out here on the road and doing my best to be a witness for God. It's what keeps me going. It's what, when times of trouble, like I said, my mother's, she's doing better. She's hanging in there, but it still gives me great comfort, those memories I have of sitting in that sanctuary all by myself, the lights out on any given weekday when there's nobody in the building, and just sit there just as quiet as can be, looking at the cross in front of that stained glass window and just lost in my thoughts, observing what God has to offer. And it's what sustains me and keeps me going. So this morning, it being Sunday, have you found a church to go to and to worship at, to experience some of what I've described this morning? And if not, why not? That you'll find that leaning on Christ, whether in good times or bad times, is what helps get you through the day. I know for me it works wonders. So why not let today be the first day of a habit, if you want to call it a habit, but where you spend Sunday mornings in His house, listening to His words and how they're going to comfort you in your time of need, comfort you in your time of sorrow, how they're going to just help you through the day with no matter what Satan throws at you. As the deer pants for the water brooks, my soul pants for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. Where shall I come and appear before Him?